gentlemen, this is Notik, and this show's name is Life as We Know It. What's real, what's fake, we might never know, but we sure can help each other figure it out. Tap in with me. I got vital information for your everyday life. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. Let's get it.
Life as we know it. Tune in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Notik. Wait, y'all not gonna take me serious like this because it's crazy. We're gonna keep that, by the way. We're gonna keep that. This mic is crazy. Pause. Extra pause. We keeping all of that though. Pause. Keeping what, nigga? Y'all know what it is. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Notik with Life as We Know It. And today's episode is based on the past. I don't know if we could topic it the past, because I'm going to just say the topic is based on the past. Why is it important? Why do we still think of things that happened at a time in our lives that we can't change now? We probably not even the same persons we were at the moment that we made those mistakes in the past that we regret now. So why are we holding on to something and building unnecessary trauma for new relationships of the future? What can you do with the past in order to move on? That's something we have to, put in perspective, because the past in thought will hold you back from a perfect future. So the past, I would say, is a lesson to be learned, is not a scar to be worn. Learn from that. It's not a scar to be worn. Because you don't want to fall in the same hole twice. Pause. You don't want to fall there. So it's keeping us back from greatness. You know what I mean? It's definitely just a lesson to be learned. Because what I just said, if it wasn't recorded, wouldn't matter unless 50 people heard it. You feel me? Or so they could tell other people. Because the moment just happened and it wasn't important unless somebody made it important. So that's where we at right now with the past. Because a lot of people are holding on to trauma that is building a wall. It's dropping a wall from the skies that you can't go around or over. And it's not letting you see the beauty of building new relationships that can help you financially. And it could also turn into depression. That's where the past leads when you hold on to it for too long. It turns into depression. Now you just fucked up. Depressed because you can't change something that you still can't change today. All you could do is start like it's day one. Every day is day one. Don't fall asleep for 24 hours and then try not to fall asleep for 42. And I bet you those 2 days are going to feel like one day. So be the master of your own genius, or you will fall in the pit of your own demise. So that's basically where we at in life, I've seen a lot of situations, where people are living in in the moment where they thought their life was the best. So they still talk like it. Like, like it's good. And I'm just say, you hear that a lot after the pandemic. Ain't shit good for you, bro. You feel me? Them days ain't coming back. What are you doing with day one that happen every day? Are you just going outside to smoke, linking up with people, and talking about what you was doing in the pandemic? Day one was yesterday. It happened. What you did with that day? What you were saying, Brody? What you were saying? Keep it going. Oh, I saw you. I saw you go like that. What did you? Them days are not coming back. What are you doing with day one? And pandemics days are not coming back. You could light up a million spliffs of the money you're making today, and I am 1,000% sure that money's not gonna reappear wherever you had to stash that. You spent it. You fucked up. You fucked up. So day one started every day you woke up, and what did you really do with it? Did you take advantage, full advantage, or did you fall into the cycle of your own destruction? What did you do? According to reality, where you stand today and the motion you have with the money you make, that's who you are. You could tell me all your good ideas, but if your ideas don't pass the past or the future or the present, then those ideas don't exist. We're going with facts now. We're going with facts. Pandemic is done. Don't call that shit back. You're not getting another check. If that's what you're hoping for, a zombie situation or some bullshit like that, you're fucked up. That's some broke shit, just to let you know. But the reality of things is, you don't look at money as the cleansing of your past experience, right? Because then that's how you go back. The cycle that made you lose the money is the only lesson you have to reflect and recollect on that past experience and see how not to end up in that cycle on how you went broke. Because a lot of people done brought their teeth down small under the veneers. I want to know what's gonna happen like 6 or 7, 9 years from now when you gotta fix that up and you don't got the bread. Them shit's gonna be falling off. You gonna eat the wrong shit, they're gonna be falling off. And if you don't got a job, what's gonna happen? So look at yourself, look at your past, and be smart. Don't just say, yo, I'm gonna do this and not know how you're gonna survive in the future, and then you're fucked up. If you're not learning anything, what are we really doing? What are we existing for, you know? To fall in the same hole twice, pause. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's crazy. It's getting out of hand. Love. If you met love before and you broke up, this is not you remind me of a somebody. You feel me? Move on from that last person completely. Don't bring that baggage up and start judging the new person with the with the same faults that the last person left behind. They were X for a reason. A lot of this shit that people think this life thing is a sitcom or something. Like it's not. This is real life. Nobody's acting. If whoever's acting, then shit, more power to you. Keep acting. But I like to deal with real people, people I can feel. And that's where I go at. Like, are you gonna bring that past trauma thing over here? Are you gonna when we link up? Are you just gonna talk to me about the money you made back then, the things you should have did, the things that we blah blah blah, who you were, blah, blah, blah. You're not that now, nigga. You're not that now. You had ages after you got your working papers 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and we unlimited ages to get your shit right. What happened through that gap? You were partying and having fun and making probably liquor and sex a priority or drugs or whatever you were doing. But it wasn't money. Because you wouldn't be talking about the money then if you had more money now. You would have been talking about the moves you making now. That's what people that's making money are. That's what they're talking about. Tomorrow. Yesterday shit is done, cleared, just a memory. And a lot of people with money be fucked up. They're drunk and high. They don't remember you. So you think you network? You better have made a great impression, because, yeah. Do things for yourself. Stop relying on people all the time. Make an impression for you. Attack the now. That's the only way to get ahead. Attack the now. Who are you for real? In confidence. Are you throwing jabs to the 12th round, or you getting knocked out in the 6th and you walking out the ring? Life is a big boxing match. Are you going to be a boxer or the referee? Or the guy that got knocked out? You got to know what hats to wear in life. That's the only way to get forward. That's the only way to make it through. If everybody was the person that was delivering the message, or the person that was, if everybody was meant to be a preacher, the churches would be full of people that changed, because there would be a whole bunch of people preaching the message. But everybody's not ready to change if that's the road of enlightenment that everybody think is the road of enlightenment. And whoever thinks otherwise, then you pick your road. But this is not the topic now. The topic is, you're looking up to somebody to change instead of changing yourself. You don't need a facility to make change within you. And you definitely don't need yesterday. All you need is day one to start tomorrow. Or today. Depending if you want to grab the bulls by the horns right now and shake them off. Pause. But you know he's going to charge you. So stop moving, or you going to battle the bull. So, it's little things like that. But the pandemic's definitely not coming back. So if you got veneers on and you didn't get your bag up and they brought your shit thin, you fucked up. Your shit's gonna be chopped cheese. Don't eat nothing crazy. I done seen a lot of people shit chipped. So you made sure you went to a place that gave you a good insurance or something. You know what I mean? Because you gonna look crazy in a couple years. And make sure you keep that bag up, because them veneers, they cost a little bag, and you're not gonna make that shit work in real what you call that shit? Nah, I'm not even gonna shit on people's jobs, man. Get it how you can, bro. Well, right now we're going to the callers. We're going to the callers, because I gotta hear what people think about their past. I want to know your past experiences. Where have you been? What traumas do you have? What do you want to move forward from? Talk whatever you feel comfortable talking, and I'm here to listen. I'm gonna talk my shit. So we have our callers. We got a caller on the line right now. Hello, caller. State your name, where you from. Put your Instagram handle, whatever you want to identify yourself by. What's the word, my brother? How you feeling? How you
Man,
doing?
Zay Money De Niro, man. You feel me? We here reporting from Las Vegas. Originally from the Dominican Republic, raised in the Dominican Republic in New York. You feel me? Raising between those two places, and we represent. You feel me? Zay Money. Zay Money De Niro is my Instagram. Album dropping in a couple hours, and we lit. You feel me? We here with my boy Notik, and we turning up regular shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the name of your album, by the way?
It's called Portals.
Portals.
Then the next week I'm dropping the EP, but I still call it an album though. I'm gonna drop an EP in a week as well. So stay on the lookout for that, yo.
Yo, you onto some. You working all the way from Las Vegas.
Hell yeah,
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
You know the vibes.
So people, make sure you stay out. Make sure you stay in tune for my guy's album, Portals. Do not slack.
Yes,
Don't play yourself. It's coming. My fault. I had moved the phone so they couldn't hear you. I had to make sure I brought that back.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But yes, today's topic is the past. And how is it affecting you? How is it affecting you now? What have you been through? Traumatic that's holding you back from letting it go.
All right. Well, my ex-girlfriend back in Houston, man. We were together. We had our son, and we went separate ways. I'm currently a single father right now. And, you feel me? It's been hard, bro. It's been hard, but I hold it down. You feel me? It's hard to forget, like, you feel me, the memories. But I made basically a whole album. It's funny that this is a topic because the album that's coming out after Portals is basically on that topic, the past. You feel me? Like getting stuck on the past and like, you feel me? Letters to my exes and shit like that. Like talking about my ex, talking about all that pain. You feel me? And like to move on from it was really helped me is putting it in music, trying to meet new people. You feel me? But when you do the music, it relives a lot of the emotions. And when I made this album, like it relived a lot of emotions, bro.
That's like therapy right there. That was the therapy. That was your way of letting it go. You understood what you went through and you felt that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I like how you went about that though. A lot of people crash out. You chose otherwise. You chose to put it into art, which was very that was like Mary J. Blige. All the greats that had they moments, they put they real into it. That was good.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. We working, keeping it up, keeping my head up high as I can, man.
We looking forward for the album, Zay Money, Portals. Make sure y'all stay in touch, man. Anything else you want to say about your past and what you did to get over that, aside from the album?
Oh man, just meet new women, man. There's a bunch of them out here, bro. So that really helps. That helps probably 80% of the pain, man.
Yeah, for real. Yep. And what did you learn?
And first of all, getting that money, you feel me, as well. Getting that money is also
for real. Getting that money.
Yeah,
do you feel you learn anything from the past? Do you feel like it was important to let it go? Just as her.
I've learned not to expect nothing from nobody and to really trust nobody, Anything could happen, bro. Like I always say this. I always say if it can happen, it will happen. Like people usually say that shit for bad shit, but like I try to use it in a way that like if it's possible, it could happen. That same way I could get $10 million. It could happen. You feel me? The same way, but it's impossible to see pigs fly. It's easier for me to get $10 million for a pig to grow wings tomorrow and fly. So, yeah.
I like the way you put that, for real. Pause. But yeah, it makes sense. Because people look at the possibilities of things in life, and they'll think that even the things they haven't seen are possible, which some are, if you can't afford to see them. But come on, you can't tell me that the pig is going to take off from the floor tomorrow. Somebody going to have to put a jetpack on that. For real.
That's a fact.
But bro, thank you for calling in. Say your Instagram handle one more time and your album. Make sure you make. We want everybody to stay in
Vase Money
tune.
Dinero. The album name is Portal. It should drop in a couple hours, 2 hours. It should be up there, man.
By the time the show drops, the album will be out. But you on the live right now, so you Gucci Prada Louis and all that. We here.
Hell yeah, we litty, man. Thank you for having me, brother.
Yo, thanks for calling the show. Have a blessed one, my brother.
All right, big bro.
Take care, man. We got another caller. Hello, caller. State your name, your Instagram handle, and where you calling from.
Wait, say that again?
I said state your name, your Instagram handle, and where you calling from.
Marley from New York, and I'm not giving your callers my Instagram, but thank you for offering.
Because you know they're going to go crazy. They're going to hear a voice and go viral like, who that? Who that?
No gracias. No gracias. Yeah, no
you
thank
smart,
you. I would
you
like
smart.
I would like to keep my life private and exclusive. I don't want anybody to everybody know.
Oh, I like that.
I said that a little too quick, huh? No offense to the people that everybody knows. I just don't want to be known.
Yo, I like that. That's great to go about it. So she's calling anonymously. She don't want none of y'all to know that she's her. But she is her.
I just want to come and share my heart on whatever topic you guys got up in the air.
Thank you for calling in. So the topic is the past. And what are you doing to move on from past traumas, and how do you see the past?
How do I see the past? I think that the way I have viewed the past can be subjective depending on my level of self-reflection and maturity. So I would say at this point in my life, at 30 years old, I look at the past. In the moment, it was very painful, but I look back and I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned. But it's not something that I want to keep on looking back on, if that makes sense.
Yes, very smart.
The past is not something that you can change. So I think it's really important to be, I always, I always refer to myself as somebody that's like a linebacker, like just get up and keep going. Like just go through like a brick wall, just go through all the brick walls, just get up and keep going. Because at the end of the day, life doesn't stop. The world does not stop revolving. The sun does not stop rising and setting. And it's just like, it's really just pointless to look back constantly. Even though we all do it, because we get stuck in the control, or I'm sorry, not the control, we get stuck in the idea of why we couldn't control certain situations. And I think that's really toxic within itself.
Yes,
always wanted to control everything.
Yeah, because we don't let things flow. Sometimes the answers are in the air, and the fact that we want to press and keep everything that we could control down, we don't focus on just the anonymous quest of finding out the answer that's right in front of us. And it's always to move forward.
Yeah, like, and even like the next day, it's like pointless to worry about even the future because you're not even there yet. Like, how many times have we made up like scenarios and stories in our head about things, that aren't even going to happen? Like, I want to be transparent. I am what you call a disorganized attachment or a fearful avoidant. I'm always self-sabotaging when I can't control the outcome.
Oof.
And it's really toxic. You miss out on situations. You miss out on people. And I'm saying that very boldly because I feel like we live in a society where people really think that they can't miss out on things that could have been for them. I think God always has a plan and he's always able to restore us in all areas. But sometimes, what I'm saying, you mess around and we'll find out.
For real, that's crazy. You've been let down so much by people. You turn into That's So Raven. That's wild. Now you finishing people's sentences on a psychological note. Like maybe you're gonna say this, and then you're right. So that it gets a little crazy, right? Like you become like not really controlling, but you kind of read people, and it's not an adventure to meet them anymore because you kind of could predict what everybody's gonna say back to back. So it's like
I mean, it kind of seems that way,
you
huh?
you a therapist now. Like you could read them to a certain degree, which is cool. But sometimes you just gotta let things flow. Like yeah,
That's very true.
it's better that way if you let it flow. You can't. That's why those are the little glitches in our past traumas that come back to haunt us. Instead of us just being adventurous of what life might teach us today. We always looking at the possibilities of the things we've know because we experienced, which is great. You're doing that because you're not living and learning in vain. But sometimes
Absolutely.
I'm the same way. I gotta learn to let things flow. I can't just keep thinking that everything is gonna be how it was before. This is a new day. Today is day one. I was
Yeah, you know
born.
what it is? I think it's rooted in fear. I think sometimes we fear not being able to make good decisions or better decisions or right decisions because sometimes you make bad decisions and they hurt and they sting and you desperately don't want to repeat them. So you try to control, right? But lately, you know what I tell myself? And, I'm gonna make a statement. And it's really simple actually. It's like if you make a bad decision, okay, and
Yeah,
now what? What happened? What happened? What now? What? Go to sleep. Wake up. Tomorrow's a new day. Like it's like, what are you gonna do?
you still breathing.
Keep it moving. Like that's it. It's really that simple. Like scared about what? The worst thing in the world could happen. Guess what? You're still breathing. You're still alive. You're just gonna have to manage the situation and manage the emotions behind them, and just move past it. Like it is.
Exactly.
It is
Exactly. You could only change right now.
right. Gotta stay
And
present in the moment.
and what you do today might change tomorrow. But if you don't do nothing and think about yesterday, then that's where you're destined to stay. That's why people get burnt out in the hood. Because they dwell. Go get a job.
Nah, they say burnt out in the hood because they stay in the hood.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah. We gotta make it out the mentality first. The
Yeah,
job
that's
has
very
to be
true.
within you so that you could break out of the hood mentality. Because we all got hood in us. But the thought that I know that there's something out there better for me, that's what keeps me motivated from wanting to leave. I know that I'm going to always come back. There's always going to be somebody I know there. Always. Because my heart is set on the things I know. I'm a hood nigga. But what I'm not going to do is try to grow my whole foundation there. I have to grow it somewhere else.
Well, it's not even about the hood because I'm based out of New York. Baby, there's hoods everywhere. Go to the hood in London, but go to a different hood. If you want to be hood, but go be hood in a different city. Like it's not even about that. Urban and culture is going to be alive yesterday, tomorrow, forevermore. That's never going to die. But what I'm tired of seeing and hearing is people thinking that where they grew up is all that there is to life. And I'm not trying to shame anybody, but I'm just saying, at least go to the tri-state. Just leave. Go somewhere. Like, experience life, experience people. Some of the most amazing people I've met have been in the military.
Yeah.
I've met all flavors of different types of people.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, there's more to life than your hometown. There's more to life than your home city.
Yes. I like the way you put that. Well, Marley, thanks for calling. That's our time on this call. I appreciate your call. And stay in touch. Hopefully we can have you on the line and on the show another time.
Si Dios quiere.
Well, God willing. I appreciate you. Have a blessed night.
Yes, thank you. Okay, gracias. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. So basically, in conclusion, that was our caller. In conclusion, you have to learn how to live your life like an icon. You gotta move far from people that's close to get close to people that's far. I'm gonna repeat that again. That doesn't mean forget where you from and all that other crap. No. But keep building, reinventing, evolutionizing. You're your first person character. You're the main character in your story. You're an icon. You're creating your legacy, your history. Life of an icon. Get far from people that's close to get close to people that's far. Because a lot of people that's far, they're going to acknowledge what you got going on. Because they never seen you before. And then when all those people acknowledge what you got going on, the people that are close to you are going to acknowledge that you got it going on, and they're going to want to jump on a bandwagon. And that's not when you say, yo, fuck it. When I was doing whatever I had to do, y'all niggas was in there. No, bro. It's a tough audience. Support. Fuck you. No. It's a tough audience. You in the Apollo of the world 24/7. The Sandman about to come out and drag you out every time you fuck up, bro. So you think the people in the Apollo just gave up after they got dragged out by a million people? Oh shit, my fault. We bopped here. You think they just moved away? No. They kept trying and trying. Because eventually that day will become the past. And it could have been the worst day of your life. You imagine the Apollo guy just coming out, tap dancing, kicking you off the stage, and you thought you had it going on. You're in the Apollo of the world. There's gonna be bullies. This world thing is 12 rounds, man. You gotta learn how to bop and weave, man. The pass is gonna be there. The second round was before the third. Did you breathe better to learn to weave better? Did you learn the mechanism of the fighter? What did you study to learn to not get beat up? It's 12 to go. You just more time. What's up? Do you just want to get beat up? Or are you gonna learn from the past round? Pause. So that you don't keep getting beat up. Pause. This is what life is. What are you holding on to make to not make a change? Because if it wasn't for the pandemic, a lot of people wouldn't be talking nothing highly of themselves. Just to be honest. That was like the highlight of a lot of niggas' lives. And you running with that script like that shit gonna last you a lifetime. You went broke already. We saw it. It's over. But that doesn't mean you died, bro. You still alive. You still in the race. Just not in this one. You in the race. But you just not in this one. But why does it matter? You're only here to compete versus your last you. The second you consider another man in a competition, you failed yourself. You doubt it. That's not what we're here to do here. I don't care who look better. I don't care who dance better. I don't care who do anything better than me. Because to me, I smell better. I do things better. I am better. I break dance better. I don't even know how to break dance. How about that? Like, my hair's better. Everything, my cuticles better, nigga. I am better. Sweater, what you mean? Whatever, don't matter, nigga. I'm leather, butter, better. What you mean? Whatever you got against me, I'm better. I'm him a Frank, anything you want, nigga. What you want, nigga. You can never go against me. And that's how you feel about yourself. That's how you should feel about yourself. Be that. Be that. Be that nigga. Be all that. And whoever don't like it, don't like it. But I'm going to keep going forward. Think I'm going to just sit there and dwell? No. I'm only here to compete against my last me. Not you. Not him. Not them. So whoever ain't better than my last me, I'm not even worried about that. I don't even worry. I'm not even worried about who's better than my last me, who's better than my next me, who's better than none of that. I'm just worried about me. And that allows me to eat better, sleep better, to build discipline as a man, to learn how to understand people's problems, to learn to argue with myself before I argue with somebody else, to stop making excuses as in why I haven't bettered myself. Those are the things you learn from not dwelling in the past. It's your show. You're the first person here. So when you woke up in day one and realized you were breathing and that you did have an opportunity to make a change, what happened? You lit a blunt and forgot. And you fell right back to sleep. How you feel about that? Could have made $1 million. Could have made $3 million. Who knows? Could have made money. But you're not putting your mind in the right lane to be able to facilitate that for yourself. So you stay in the struggle. Well, I can't say everybody's that's watching this show wasn't born rich, but I know I wasn't born rich. I had to dirty my nails too. I come from a rough past. I almost died so many times in my life that shit. I'm surprised I got the energy to even do this now. Honestly. If they should have put me on that show, like 100 Ways to Die, because I was there. Just trying shit, being adventurous, getting myself into shit, or shit was coming my way. Pause. And I was there. But look at me here. Am I using my past as a form of depression, as an excuse to be able to stay home and not try to manifest everything I've experienced and put it into content to give it to the content people that are consuming shit? No. I'm here delivering the message by all means, no matter what my past was. No excuses made. And trust me, I have better things to do, but what is better than to connect for the future if you want to make it brighter? You have to understand this body is just the body. The world is made out of carbon matter. And what is carbon matter made out of? I'm going to let y'all do your homework. So you have to understand that everybody is basically the same thing. And we experience different things, but we haven't met a flyer yet. We haven't met somebody. Everybody has their own natural abilities. But are you using those to project your imagination onto the future? To hold on to something and to make people's lives easier by coming up with inventions and breaking time, not sleeping and just worrying about how could you improve the world to improve yourself, basically? Because it's not a greed thing. It's just, come on. Everything that involves money involves people. Money's like water. Everybody done touched it. So that's the conclusion there. The future is every second away from the last one. I'm going to say that again. The future is every second away from your previous second. And every day is day one. Fuck that. Every half a day is day one. Depending on how you manage and harvested the energy that you consumed from eating. Do you have enough energy to keep pushing forward and putting all your shit together to be like, yo, that's it, I don't want to do this no more? Or you just let shit drag you into the dirt? Be conscious. Be alive. This episode was based on the past. This is Life as We Know It. Notik. Stay tuned for the next one.
Life as we know it. Tune in.